get it, mama wanna get it nice. I know food I miss, I know food and TV, I know Kaya Mari. Come back when don't come, when don't come, I know Kaya Mari.
Come back where uyo, I know Tara Mari, I know Kaya Mari, Karai Mamunsko. Paninya pano jamno da kunsko shnotoro pano madiko kumunzo.
Right, 26 April 2025, and today I'm going to be giving you the update on a Saturday. Yesterday was an extremely busy day with 4 updates, so today I'm going to be very short, and I want to take you through the trending stories for today. So we have a few trending stories today. We don't have a lot. So let me start with General Chiwenga. So General Chiwenga is the Vice President of Zimbabwe, and he has arrived at the Vatican for the burial of the Pope. So the burial of the Pope is going to take place today, and Chiwenga is expected to be there for just a day and come back because it's very busy at the Vatican today. The Pope died on Easter Monday of a stroke and irreversible vascular failure, something like that. That is what happened. And so what caused the stroke? A stroke is normally caused by probably old age and also high blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, you most likely end up with a stroke because your heart will fail. So these are some of the things that, especially for young people, is becoming a big issue. You find out that in Zimbabwe, someone in their 40s or 50s has a stroke, and it's quite common, but it should not be like that. You should be going for years and years. And normally in Zim, it's about lifestyle, eating too much fats, pap, and not exercising. So if you see yourself with a tank in front of your stomach there, so you're likely gonna get a stroke. So health living is important for avoiding strokes. So that is what Mnangagwa Chiwenga is doing today. After he met the Chinese at the ZITF, he then flew out to the Vatican, and that's where he is as we speak. So I see Guti, my favorite person, Minnie hasn't posted, which obviously means Guti, she's also over there. They are all Catholics, and I think that is a big deal for Catholic people when the Pope has died. You will see that today I'm wearing my special jacket. So this jacket, you can get it for free if you're in Africa, if you buy our product, the Mve. So this jacket is amazing. I'm not wearing it because I like wearing it. So this is part of our promotion, and I'll give you more details at the end. But what an amazing jacket. And it's got a hoodie. I've been having so much fun with this jacket overnight. So it's one of the jackets from our sponsors. I don't normally like red myself. Yeah, but that's how it is. Now let's go to some local stories. Now that I'm finished with Chiwenga, let's go to a few stories locally. So one of the biggest trending stories for today is Sean Mnangagwa. You saw Sean Mnangagwa yesterday doing guard duty. So he's part of the presidential guard. He was guarding Mnangagwa, so he's trending today. And I'm going to tell you a story about those Toyota vehicles over there. One of my sources has given me a shocking story about Chiwenga and those Toyota vehicles, and something very big internationally that's going on. So that is Sean Mnangagwa over there. But behind that Toyota vehicle, that big Toyota vehicle you saw there, or you're looking at there, there is a big story right now internationally that's going on, which involves Chiwenga. And when it comes out, it will be so big, you will not believe what's happening with those Toyota vehicles and Chiwenga. So I'm going to give you that story. But currently what's trending is the young man over there, Sean Mnangagwa, is almost everywhere. And I have a feeling that he's going to burn out very, very soon. Then in Botswana, my favorite president, Duma Boko has issued a statement today. So let me find a picture of President Duma Boko. So President Duma Boko is doing amazing. Since he joined, he became president of Botswana. He's done very, very well. And yesterday, he was still in Mon, where he visited students and he met a lot of people over there. But what's important is what is happening today. So President Duma Boko is going to be traveling to South Africa for a state visit. So let me show you a picture of President Duma Boko, and then we'll go to the next announcement. So I should have done this earlier, but I tend to enjoy myself when I sit here. I enjoy myself. I sit here for hours. Like, I don't sleep. I sit here and I just watch what is happening around the world. And one of the most interesting things about sitting here at night is like you're almost like an angel, a guardian angel. By the time it's day, you will know everything that has happened. So this is President Duma Boko. President Duma Boko is the new president of Botswana, and he has given a statement yesterday which says the president of the Republic of Botswana will undertake a visit to the Republic of South Africa, and this is from 26 April. The visit will come from the 26th to 29th of April 2025, while in South Africa, the president will attend a working visit at the invitation of His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, President of South Africa, and return on the 29th of April. In his absence, the Minister of State, President Honorable Moeti Mowasa, will assume the role of acting president of the Republic of Botswana. So very interesting, the Vice President of Botswana is not the acting president when the president is away. It's actually the Minister for State President. I don't know how it works in Botswana, but that is how it is. The acting president is going to be the Minister of State of Botswana while the president of Botswana, Duma Boko, is in South Africa for a state visit. Then speaking of the ZITF, the president of Mozambique, Daniel Chapo, has left Zimbabwe immediately after officiating at the opening of the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair. The Zimbabwe International Trade Fair was a big flop. No one was there. No one came there. And Mnangagwa had to bus in thousands and thousands of people to make it look presentable. People don't like what Mnangagwa is doing, particularly the arrest of over 104 opposition activists who are currently in jail. Mnangagwa has been locking up people and keeping them in jail without trial. So these guys have been in jail for the past 26 days after they were protesting in Harare on the 31st of March. And this is the second time that Mnangagwa is arresting and detaining people in jail for months and months without trial. We also have journalist Blessed Mhlanga, who is in jail. It's 61 days since he was arrested. Mnangagwa just arrests people and doesn't take them to trial. They keep them in remand prison. Last year, I had to travel to Botswana, to SADC, to give them details about the plight of over 120 Zimbabweans who had been kept in jail for 6 months. And this is the second time this is happening. I also had to write letters to the presidents of South Africa, Zambia, and the president of Tanzania to give them details about the arrest of these Zimbabweans. And it's continuing. Mnangagwa is not stopping, even though he's SADC chairman. He continues to arrest people and keep them in jail. What a mess. Mnangagwa's presidency is a mess, and many people don't like what is happening. Right. I think we've covered that. Let us look at the burial that is going to take place. Double burial of 2 heroes is taking place next week. We will know the deaths, and I'll let you guys know when these guys are going to be buried. And also, As you can tell, this is the beginning again of the death of senior generals. They are starting to die again. In the beginning of the year, with so many generals dying, it stopped slightly, but it's back. So if you're a general, be careful. Then finally, in entertainment news, 3 journalists have appeared in court. So Zimbabwean journalists have appeared in court for extortion. And these are independent newspaper journalists. So that is journalists from New Zimbabwe and The Observer. They've extorted money from one of the business people in Harare, $100, and they kept doing it until he had to go to the police. So these journalists have been out on bail of $100 each. That is Desire Chuma of The Observer News, 47 years old, Simbarashe Stole, 36-year-old, and Gideon Madzikatire, 38, of Bulawayo 24 newspaper. What a joke of a bunch of journalists. I don't know why someone would extort $100. If you're extorting, at least extort 10,000, not $100. And then you pay bail for $400 again. That's very stupid. So normally, journalists do this because they don't get paid. So most of the newspapers in Zimbabwe don't pay. So they are journalists, especially Newsday, they've not been paying. The Zimbabwe Independent, they've not been paying. So journalists are living on extortion as we speak. Most of them, they just cover, they go to you and say, we're not publishing this story. And that's how they make a living. Then finally, in entertainment stories, flamboyant Zimbabwean businessman, Brilliant Ncube, has revealed that he divorced his wife. That is his wife over there, Sibonguthando Ncube. He divorced her after he found out that she was pregnant with another man's baby. So she was pregnant. She is a mother of 5, but she was pregnant with another man's child. So he did file for divorce. And after the divorce, he took away the 5 children. And after he took away the 5 children, she went to court and got a maintenance order of $1,200 a month. So that was just for her to be maintained, not the children. And then he stopped paying and is now back in court as he's in arrears for the amount of $6,500. And he's complaining that she must not be asking him for money because he's got the children. So he's the owner of a big funeral company called Blue Financial Services. That is Brilliant Ncube over there, flamboyant Zimbabwe and Bulawayo businessman who found out that his wife's child was the pregnancy of another man. What a dirty situation that is happening over there in Bulawayo. But this woman, she looks amazing. I think she's been working out. You can see it. Saka Mdara Brilliant, I blame him for the whole situation. Ask Gujiga Mube. So I want to bring this to an end. Let's look at the comments. As I said, Mdara Chiwenga is over there at the Vatican. So let's look at the comments very quickly before I go. Hey, comrades, in army, act now before you all die of poison later, all in jail. So the soldiers, the generals, act now. Not Chiwenga or Chamisa is denied Geza's allegations. Top politics. And then what else do we have here? But I want to know who show about your update about sensitive news every time. Who tells me about sensitive news every time? And morning team, thank you very much, Mkoma Dumisani. So guys, I'm gonna bring this to an end. I'm gonna see you very, very soon. Blood clots too. That is high blood pressure. Strokes are caused by blood clots. I would like to thank all of you for watching. I'll see you again very soon as I give you an update. I'll be giving you guys an update every time. So like during the day, if something comes up, I'm going to be giving you an update. Thank you very much for watching and a good day to you.